What up, Gringo Gang, man? We back, dog, man. I'm doing this video a little bit late on a later tip, but I had to sit back, soak up all of the Super Bowl talk, see what was going on. But now I gotta give y'all, you know what I mean, my reaction to all of this action that happened over this weekend. So it was just Super Bowl weekend, and our boy Usher took over the stage. You know what I mean? He came through, he did his thing, and man, I gotta tell you, that boy Usher, he a wild boy. Okay, that's my guy. He a wild boy. Let me tell you something. When he did that viral moment, that grabbing and hugging on Alicia Keys from behind during the performance of My Boo, I was like, now Usher, we all know you've been just in the game, just wreaking havoc, taking names ever since the Keke Palmer situation. He been going fed, ham, anybody pop up to his Las Vegas residency, he taking your girl. It's a known fact. There's no debate about it. So we knew, he been wilding for like the last 12 months. He been going crazy with anybody girl who come across his path. He been going crazy. But this one right here at the Super Bowl, that was wild. That was wild. This was like it wasn't as bad as Justin Timberlake ripping off, the bride, stuff like that. But this was wild, especially knowing who she is, knowing she married, you know what I mean, knowing who you are, knowing, what your reputation is. That was a wild thing to do. But one thing I will say is I applaud Usher, I applaud Alicia Keys, because these are people who understand showmanship. They understand these people came to see a performance, a believable performance. They're here for your music because they love your music, and they love your music because of how your music makes people feel. So if you gotta hug or grope somebody from behind and be married and be getting groped from behind to deliver the show, to deliver the feeling, to deliver the romance that you want people to feel from the music, then that's what you gotta do. It's showmanship. We do a lot of things in Hollywood as a people to get our point across. That's why Lil Nas X does what he does. You know what I mean? That's why Drake does what he does. That's why Beyonce does what she does. Everything is part of the show, part of the niche, part of what makes you like them. So, man, that was dope. But I got a couple clips from people reacting to that situation, man. This first one is from Angela Yee's new show, Her Way Up with Angela Yee. So let's see what she had to say. Her and the kid may know who you see on the screen. Let's see what they had to say about the situation.
First of all, that's just how the video was. So that's why, he was on it.
You know
like
what it
that.
is? It was the fact that he has that residency and he's just been taking people's girls up there and just been serenading them and
Causing
having
breakups.
fun and causing breakups. And Kiki ain't been back home since.
Yeah, Swizz is like,
These is facts. He causing trouble. He raising hell out there in Vegas. But yeah, if this is how the music video was when the song came out, if that's how they were in the video, then you want people to reminisce on the song. So maybe they'll go back and run them streams up a little bit more, to make them want to play the song and revisit that moment again and stuff like that. So it's definitely excusable, especially if you look at the message of the song, and if they were doing it in the video, then hey, you know what I'm saying, that just sells the song, so ain't nothing wrong with it.
everybody relax. Let's pay
it
attention
ain't
to
that
the
serious.
beautiful dress. Alicia Keys looked amazing. That red was
Right.
redding,
The red
okay?
one.
So shout out to them. But that was a fun halftime show.
Yeah, it was dope.
I also saw some people loved it, and then I saw a
It was pretty good, man. Usher did his thing. He was skating. He had the bands out from the colleges. He freaking ripping his shirt off for the females. He dressing like a young player for us. You know what I'm saying? Usher, he He did his mainstream big hits for all the other people of other genres and stuff like that. You know, he did all the songs they could enjoy too. So Usher did his thing. I give Usher like a good 8 out of 10 on his performance. It just took away from the quality a little bit doing the tracks without the vocals. Going in there and having to dance and try to keep his vocals up, that was real difficult. He did a very good job of it, but you can get away with playing your tracks with the lyrics in it at a show like that, man. Just go ahead, give the full experience. But definitely I understand him wanting to broadcast his skill level, show that he's an elite R&B artist, because to be compared with people like Michael Jackson and things like that, you have to be able to dance and sing simultaneously and be able to control your breath. To be able to do those things, those are expert level skills to have. So Usher was trying to show that, which is no problem. He executed on it. Me personally, I would have kept the full tracks in the performance, but he did his thing. He did his thing. But yeah, man, like excellent show from Ush. And I was tripping off of Swiss Beats' response, because he came back and he was saying, man, y'all should have, been peeping that outfit she was wearing. He was trying to big her up. He like, y'all should have been peeping that outfit she was wearing. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all worry about the little hug and all that. I ain't worried about that, man. Y'all need to be peeping the production they putting on and the great show they giving. So, he definitely kept it P. He wasn't stunned none of that. But yeah, man, I was tripping off that, because I was like, I ain't even noticed the dress. I ain't even noticed how big the dress was. I saw, man, the little red stuff hanging behind her. I'm thinking it's decoration with the piano. I ain't know it was part of the dress. So she did her thing. That was a cool little vibe they had going. So much respect to Alicia, much respect to Usher. And shout out to Swiss Beats for keeping it P. You know what I'm saying? Not getting bothered by that little BS.
Of it, but I'm like, he
Of what,
had
though?
so many hits that he could, like, it was just
What was the
nonstop.
criticism, though?
I don't know. Like, I saw a couple of people saying that it wasn't that exciting, but I really enjoyed it. I was at home.
All I seen was people talking about, Swiss might be jumping, going crazy.
Yeah, we ain't gonna let him do my boy Usher like that. The show was pretty thrilling. It was pretty exciting. He kept changing the scenes, mixing it up, doing different dance moves, different things, different outfits. The show was fire. So we ain't gonna let them do that.
This is fine, okay? He said it. All right, well, that is your...
This is playing with fire, because now it addresses something that somebody might be insecure about. For instance.
All right, so this is my guy, Coach Greg Adams. He's going over it, asking, did Usher violate Alicia? No, he did not. But of course, a lot of people do think he did, and off first glance, you would think that he did, but nah, it's part of showmanship. But let's see what's going on.
If Swiss Beats is fine with it, and he very well might be fine with it, and that's
Very
fair
fine.
game. If he's
Very
fine with it, what about other men who might find this offensive? I heard Boosie, the rapper, shout out to Boosie, he's Coach Gang, he's found it to be offensive.
Yeah, shout out Boosie. I forgot that part too. Boosie came and he calling out Usher right now. He like, hey, bruh, you tripping. You violated. You know what I'm saying? You don't dance with nobody wife like that and blah, blah, blah. But, the fact that Boosie doesn't understand the move the way that Usher and Alicia Keys understood the move is why people are at different levels in the game, in the industry. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is show business. So if they giving you the show, just know that it's business. If they doing something for the show, just know it's business. It'll be different if Usher smacked on the ass, or I think he did a little light motion to make it make it look like he was doing it or acting like he, gave her a tap or something, but he didn't. If he had just like full out grabbed her ass or grabbed her titties or some shit or kissed her on stage or something like that, that would have been crazy, crazy. That would have been a violation, out of pocket type of move. All he did was just grab hold her, and we grown, man. That's PG-13 type of activity. Shoot, most of us, started off our careers with the little dry hump. So, that ain't no pressure at all. But yeah, man.
I also heard that there's another boxer. I can't remember the boxer's name. They came out immediately and said, listen, if my wife did this, it would be a wrap. I would be looking for the guy. Right? And this is where people don't.
And that's definitely how most people feel. Most people feel like if their wife was Alicia Keys in that moment, they had some serious issues. But that's why you got to mess with people who know the game that you are involved in, because they're not surprised by certain things. That's why, she married to a musician, because he'll understand when she make those type of moves. Since y'all don't make music and y'all not in show business, y'all don't see it the same way. So yeah, man, they tripping.
Understand, because they look at these relationships as relationships can work. Black community doesn't have many successful relationships and marriages to reference as being successful. This is why they live their lives vicariously, through celebrities and Obama and Sierra and Russell. And
yeah, so basically he's saying, since we have such few successful couples, you don't want to throw any salt, or you don't want to contaminate those images, those few successful couple images that we do have, by doing things like this. But at the end of the day, man, bringing Alicia Keys on the Super Bowl stage is a super duper opportunity that she may not have gotten if it wasn't for Usher. So with that being said, like, not saying that you have to do sexual activity to get favors or to elevate in life. Not saying that, but the reward that she's getting for just letting him act like they was in love for the purpose of performing a song, the award she gets for tolerating that for a couple of seconds is massive. And it's so massive to her and Swiss Beats that shit is irrelevant, when you can see the big picture of things. But of course, mostly everybody on the internet is small-minded and reacts to everything like children. So of course, this is a topic. This becomes the topic for today, because as soon as people see anything that they could possibly talk about, chat about, they immediately, jump on it and make it a bigger deal than it actually is. So.
And Sierra and Future and Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys were oftentimes, and Rihanna and what's the brother's name? Rihanna and the other guy, ASAP, where the woman is at the top, somewhere at the top, or equal, or seen to be able to be self-supportive. And that's their definition of successful relationships. Yeah, it was Tank that made a comment. But let's just say the roles were reversed. Would they feel the same? I think women say, if this was a single woman and the husband's up there married, they would probably feel a certain way. And I have proof.
So that's interesting. So he basically said, flip it. And let's say, you know what I mean? If Usher was the married one and Alicia was single, would it be just as offensive for Alicia to be hugged up with Usher knowing he got a wife? If the roles were reversed, if Usher's wife was sitting out there and Alicia was single, would it have the same effect? And honestly, it would, because everyone is thinking about how it affects the man in the situation. So like everyone would say, hey, um, what's Usher doing up there dancing with Alicia Keys like that, knowing he got a wife sitting out there? Or people be like, the actual situation is people saying, hey, how does this make Swiss feel? I know Swiss mad as hell. I know Swiss finna have a problem with this shit. They ain't worried about how it's gonna affect Alicia and shit like that. If Alicia was married, or from the Alicia, she is married. From her standpoint, hell, the girl's probably like, oh shit, she got a husband and she got the grind on Usher. Ooh, she winning, you know. She married and she get the grind on Usher. Damn, I wish I was her. That's probably what all the females saying. So they probably bigging up Alicia's side of the things, but it's mainly about the men and what the men doing. So it would be it would be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be as bad, but end of the day, man, Usher is an incredible performer, and he proved it by doing this, by skating, by singing without the lyrics playing. He proved how amazing of a musician he is and how skilled he is, and this is just part of it. So don't trip on my boy Usher too bad, man. All he was doing was his job. He was giving y'all the show. He did it well, and shit, because he did his job so well, if Swiss fuck up, he gonna be able to actually, you know what I'm saying, give Alicia all the meat that she wanted. All the meat that he want to give her and that she want to take from. So shit, we ain't gonna trip on none of that, man. Shout out Usher. Shout out to the Chiefs for winning this game, man. I ain't big on football like I used to be, because Peyton Manning's gone. That's my favorite player. He's gone. I'm a Colts fan. I ain't really heard the Colts was in the Super Bowl or nothing like that. So until that happens, I ain't really going to too much worry about it. But I did make sure I saw the halftime show, because we are music. I am music. You know what I'm saying? So Gringo Gang, I appreciate y'all checking out the video, man. We're just getting the ball rolling, getting the week started, man. And y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all think about Usher making this move. Do you think it was right? Do you think it was wrong? Do you understand that it's business? Or do you want them to just keep it music and keep this type of business out of it? What you think, man? Y'all let me know. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. I'm out there, bitch. Gringo Gang. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Ski.